Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nexus. We find ourselves on Blackheart Bay in our quest for Anubarak's Masterskin. We have no support on our team again, so we are going to go with the Beetle build. It gives Anubarak a little bit of damage, a little bit of self-sustain. Our team, Kerrigan, Tracer, Falstad, Anubarak, and Tychus. Enemy team, Asmodan, Rainer, Falstad, Varian, and Kerrigan. Again, all auto-attack heroes, except for Asmodan. He throws down some pretty good damage. Ability damage, that is. And Falstad, I believe, is more of an ability damage type of guy. It could be auto-attack based. I don't really know a whole lot about him. I apologize if you hear any kind of strange groaning, or howls, moans, whistles, tweets in the background. My dog Penny is in the room with me, and she is a very vocal pup. So just bear that in mind. She's not in pain. She's just whining. That's what she does. Just whining and complaining. She likes to be involved in everything. You know how dogs are. What are you doing in the kitchen? I can help. That's what our dogs say. Penny especially. She's a big kitchen helper. She's also a champion of varmint getter, taking care of any kind of creepy crawlies that get into the house, flies, spiders, the occasional mouse, as is known to happen in any kind of place that you care to be, and places that you don't even care to be in.
Be quick and grab it!
They're mice. She's a mouser. She also likes to get rats. We don't have rats in particular, but our neighbors apparently like to throw their food garbage in their backyard. It's not a very efficient way of composting, if you ask me, since you're just throwing rotten food in your backyard, which attracts vermin. But I digress. We're not here to talk about my neighbors. We are here to talk about Anubarak and our quest for the Masterskin. Anubarak is a warrior. He's like all warriors, or most warriors. He's very large scale model. Well, I guess large scale model doesn't sort of make sense. He's large. He produces beetles. That's his trait. Every action I take with Q, W, or E produces a beetle. And we'll take some talents where he just produces beetles on his own. Just at random. Not at random. Every 8 seconds, I think, he produces a beetle. And then he will also produce beetles later on whenever he does a certain amount of attacks to enemy heroes. In this map, let's see, we have a lot of ranged enemies, we have some melee enemies. It's hard to say. I don't know if we're going to take the cocoon talent again or not. It's a very good talent. It's really good for taking an enemy hero out of the fight, taking you down from a 5v5 to a 4 or a 5v4 on many occasions, and allows Anubarak to be party to some kind of ganky shenanigans on occasion. Because if you can roll up on 2 enemy heroes with your posse and take one of them out, well, you've got the advantage. And then after you've slaughtered their friend mercilessly while they are helpless inside your cocoon, when their friend finally pops out, you eat them. Now the enemy team can free their friends from the cocoons by attacking it early, so that's one thing you have to keep in mind. We're gonna have to be careful here. Enemy team showing up. We've got friends though. I don't know if they're in high places, but we do have a Falstad. Anubarak also has a number of stuns. His Q ability shoots up a bed of barbs, some barbed spikes, which will cause a stun if they strike an enemy hero. We're going to need to back out here. We're going to ping for danger. We're going to want the rest of our team to come in and help us. I don't think this is a good engagement for us. Kerrigan's probably going to fight it. Guys, we need to step out here.
I'm going to pull back for now.
We're going to take a sip from the sippy cup, kind of linger in the area. We may have a chance to turn in. Kerrigan and Varian down low. Looks like Rainer, okay, looks like they're going for a push. We may be able to turn in our 4 coins while they're doing that. In a second here, we're going to head up and help. Well, they're not going to need help getting those, so looks like the enemy team is going to collect the bottom treasure chest. We're going to head up to support our team. Up here, they're going to want to turn in, but I don't know. I don't think it's a good time for it. Enemy team has 7 points. We have 17. So I think it behooves us to not lose those in an unnecessary team fight. We are going to pick up a kill on Kerrigan. Looks like Our friend Asmodan thinks he has bitten off more than he can chew. He certainly has. We're going to collect his doubloons. Good kills there by the team. We're not going to try to turn in right now. We don't want to actually cut someone off who has more points than us. We're going to take leeching scarabs so that our beetles, when they spawn, will heal us. Whole enemy team in mid. We need to... Well, let's go bottom. Let's clear out this wave. Falstad collecting the coin camp. Tracer heading up, maybe to soak in top. We have captured the objective, which is the most important thing here in Heroes of the Storm. You can win a game, on occasion, by just killing your opponents, but it's not the most efficient way, and it's definitely harder to do rather than just fighting on the objectives, taking the objectives. Objectives are objectively the best way to win a game. You can be behind in levels and still eke out a win just by capturing those objectives when you can. We have to be careful here with Asmodan. He is a range specialist with a whole bunch of damage at his disposal, especially depending on how he talents up his laser. He shoots out his hand, he shoots out a laser, the laser gives him the ouchies, and he can channel it. Now, we do have a ton of self-healing, self-sustain with our friendly beetles there, and if we're careful to make sure that we stun him during his channeling, why, that can help us stay alive. We are able to push Asmodan out of the lane. We're going to head up and try to help them turn in. Our team a little bit low on health here. I don't know if this is the best play. We're going to move in on Kerrigan here, try to zone her out, lane her out, perhaps even get a kill. We're going to let Tracer pursue. We're going to get a kill on Falstad and on Kerrigan. Good job, team. Always work together. That's the point of a team-based game. We're going to wander around this way. It's a good way to scout, make sure that people are not walking up on your team unawares, especially at the turn-in. We are going to get a kill on Raynor and the turn-in. Guys, this is going pretty darn well. We do have our level 10 talent, and I think I'm going to take Cocoon. Cocoon offers a lot of control over your opponents. You want to take heroes out of the match, you want to shut down a support, you want to shut down a high damage hero. It's versatile, it's powerful. Alright, okay, I thought maybe we were going for boss. I don't think we should do that right now. Too many of the enemy team are up. We do have the advantage of having our ultimate talents available, but I think it's just asking for trouble if we try to take the boss. It almost seems like to me that taking the boss ends up in misery unless you've just got some incredible advantage over the enemy team, like they're all dead, or something else. As it is, it almost always seems to end in tragedy, at least for teams I'm on. Though I do a lot of quick match because I'm not big into Hero League. Sometimes I feel like Hero League, things like that, are really for people who are more consistent in their playing, and starting back again tomorrow, I'm working for real again. I'm not going to be riding and YouTubing and having long days off. It's ridiculous because I had the entire break to ride as much as I needed to, and I do have a contract that was due on the 4th that I did not finish in a timely manner. Really should have. We're going to shut down the Falstad here, go in on their Kerrigan, get a kill, pick up her coins, and pick up a kill on the Falstad that we webbed. So as you can see, pretty favorable exchange on our part there. Now this is a good ultimate from Raynor. It's going to push us out of where we want to be.
The enemy's taking it to you.
I think we are. Oh, I didn't realize that the chests were up. That's going to be dangerous for us. The chests spawn coins based on number of attacks rather than damage. So as you can see, all my attacks are doing just 1 damage there. We need to step out. We are done here, my friends. We're gonna throw up the shield. We may very well die. We have died.
Your killing spree be over.
That was a bad play on my part. I didn't have the mana. I should not have gone in alone. They'll have captured my large number of coins and the rest of the chest. It's okay. We've been doing very well. Kerrigan makes a kill here on Varian and collect those coins back. So major damage, not so bad. They have not yet gotten a turn-in, as far as I can remember. So, just a lesson in trying to be more cautious. We're going to need to clear out this wave, so that's where we're going to head. Since we did pick up Burning Rage, we cause damage to all things around us on a second-by-second basis. So he's actually not bad at clearing waves with his Impale ability, attacking along a straight line. We're going to be late to the party because our good pal, Tracer has shown up to clear that wave. Now we're going to take this Bruiser Cannon to help a Falstad. As you can see, I'm burning all around. I'm producing a shield, which prevents damage to me, and then my Beetles heal me. And my Beetles, as we'll recall, have a bonus to their damage, 30% bonus damage, which of course scales with level. So we are producing Beetles, which cause more damage at an alarming rate, and also all of our abilities produce Beetles. So we have a lot of self-sustain that's very good in the situation where we don't have a support to help heal us.
Old Blackheart's got a gift for you.
It makes us more damaging in an engagement, because as we hit heroes, as we use our abilities, we produce more Beetles produce more healing, and we're able to sustain ourselves. So we have a number of sources of damage hitting the enemy team at all times. You know, our auto attacks, our Beetles, our friendly Beetles moving in to help us. We're going to go ahead and re-engage here, throwing out hail misses. A wonderful Hinterlands Blast from our Falstad takes out a number of the enemy team. We're going to cocoon their Varian and hopefully take out their Asmodan. Now Varian will be coming out of the cocoon, going for the low health hero of our Falstad, but we are going to collect all those coins. Most of the enemy team is down, and we are going to get a turn in. Alright, so now we're going to take Beetles Juiced, I think is what that said. Beetle Juiced. So now our Beetles are produced whenever we attack enemy heroes, on top of using our abilities, on top of Legion of Beetles, which produces Beetles periodically. So the Beetle build, great self-sustain, a little bit of damage. I love it. But Anubarak is a versatile hero. He can be built in a number of ways. You can go with an E build. The E is a very powerful ability. It lets you reposition, lets you escape, lets you engage. I think Anubarak is just a solid all-around hero. A great warrior to play. He's always an asset to his team because he just brings so much to the table. Like, again, our cocoon comes up. We can block for our team. We have all these stuns. We're going to be able to kill a Kerrigan in the middle of her ult, no problem. We are able to weather some of these storms of damage because our Beetles are produced and they didn't kill us. Look at this. Now, again, we have 2 levels on our opponents, so that definitely helps. We're going to use our Burrow to get out of the Rainer built attack with his ultimate. Is that the Yamamoto? I can't remember. I'm not a huge StarCraft fan. I played a ton of the first StarCraft back when it came out, and that was okay. I'm a big RTS fan, so it was a good game for me at the time, but when they re-released it, I heard that all they really did was reskin everything, and that's just not I guess it's not very interesting to me. There are other RTSs I'd rather play, though I actually haven't played a whole lot. Play a lot of Heroes of the Storm. I like to play tactical combat games, well, I like tactical games, so this is kind of like playing the ultimate tactics in some way, because it just does matter. Using your abilities at the right time, making the right plays. It's a lot of fun. Plus, I think Blizzard just made a very engaging and fun game. They're always bringing out new heroes. I love the new maps. I mean, if you haven't played Heroes of the Storm, pick it up. Give it a try. It's free to play. They have a weekly rotation of different heroes that are free, so you can always try something new once a week. They have different game modes. They have competitive modes. They have everything. It's just a fun little game. And I'm not a shill for Blizzard. I just happen to enjoy this game. And full disclosure, I play a lot of Blizzard games. I played all the Warcrafts growing up. 1, 2, 3. Beat them all. Oh, I didn't beat 3. I'm gonna be honest. I thought, I don't know if I lost interest or something. You know how it goes. Sometimes you just lose interest. So we're gonna stand here and just weather the storm of Kerrigan's ult.
That one's not getting up.
With the help of the Tychus mining drill. I love that thing. We had a fun mode in Brawl, where Will ended up as Tychus, and I think I convinced our entire team to take the laser so we could just zone people out. And we managed. We are overstaying our welcome here, quite obviously. We need to get out of the Yamamoto. We lost Kerrigan. We need to back out, team. Yeah, we're all taking a little bit of a beating. They've only gotten one turn in. They don't have enough coins for another one. It wouldn't be a bad idea to try and capture this coin camp, but that's going to be a dangerous play on our own. I think Falsehead has the right idea. Let's clear out this minion wave push. I'm going to go ahead and start this mercenary camp. Throwing out spines, throwing out shields, producing a lot of beetles. As you can see, our health is just going up from the use of our abilities. Beetle build Anubarak, he takes care of business, and he takes care of himself. And that's something you really want to be able to do with a hero who is not able. And we are going to pick up Rewind because I don't like Crypt Weave as much. Generally, if you have the ability to stay on top of your opponents long enough to use it, I feel like you are not going to need it, if that makes sense. Like, you're able to stay on top of your opponent. The extra couple of seconds, I don't think you get as much use of it. And as you can see, the Rewind actually just saved our lives there. Pardon me, my back hurts. Oh, been sitting a long time today. So we're going to go ahead and hearth with our ill-gotten gains. The hard work of our enemies. Now in our little coin purse. We don't have quite enough for a turn in, but I would like to get rid of these coins. Having 9 coins is kind of a nerve-wracking experience. I don't want to have that many on me. The enemy team still does not have enough coins for a turn in. We're going to go ahead and give it a try. 20 seconds left on our rewind, so if stuff goes south, we may not be able to get away. It looks like the enemy team, though, fighting over. Yeah, that was tough. They managed it. They got a Kerrigan down. I'm gonna go try to get our coin camp. We really ought to turn in. Again, you can win this game just by turn-ins. We have a lot more kills than them. I mean, we are playing a stronger game than our opponents, but focusing on the turn-in is a surefire way to get the game won, even if you're behind. If they were getting turn-ins with losing team fights because we are not paying attention to our objectives, they'd be winning right now. We have a tier 1 fort still up. They have lost 2 tier 2 forts. They're not in a good place. They're not in a good place right now. They're having to clear minion waves. They're sticking together. I do think that a murder ball is a smart idea for them because individually they're incredibly vulnerable. We are going to move in and really mess up our cooldowns here. We'll get him with the cocoon though, so he's going to be stuck. Maybe not the best choice to use right here because that's going to give him a chance for his allies to get in there with him, but we will secure a kill on Falstad. Apparently we're going to go try for boss. The enemy may, in fact, be trying for the boss right now. I don't think that'd be a smart play on their part. We're going to go ahead and engage.
A good kill, double kill.
Really no reason not to here.
Triple kill. Come on.
Yeah, I think we should push forward. There's no reason not to. 4 out of 5 dead. We're going to burn cooldown to throw even more beetles out. Healing 30 health per beetle. Spawning another one. We are beetle beasts. Well, that is the second... Oh my goodness. Finally a team that knows how to play. Christ, this day. I know that feeling.
MVP.
Look at that, Falstad. MVP indeed. I will give him a vote. For MVP. Not bad. 33% of our coins paid by yours truly. Thank you for joining me here in the Nexus, and game on.